Mexico. Where he goes, nobody knows. Run, 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 Mexico. Run, Mexico. I love that song, man. The Legend of Ron Mexico. All right, ranked. Let's get this win. Well, let's get this top 10. We finished second place last time this morning. I get up early. You guys get up early? Just can't wait to start the day. Been watching this YouTube coverage. You know, when they suspended all my shit, I didn't because it's the internet, you don't want that to happen, but you kind of are aware that something might happen. I didn't investigate. I was honestly, I think I was probably burned out, and the Red Bar people, the Reddit people, did fatigue me in a sense, and some happy dude, I get it. Like, I'm a perfect target for these wackos. But the more I watch the coverage, and again, I don't care, but I suspect that Red Bar and his community might have been the ones behind my total wipeout. Like, they erased me completely off the internet. And when I say erase me completely off the internet, whatever channels I had in 2023, at the end of 2023, they all got taken down. And then my biggest YouTube channel, so these Red Bar guys, so it makes sense to me that it would be these Red Bar guys because of how much they work in teams and how dedicated they are to the troll. Because I think what they were doing, a YouTube short that I made got flagged and ultimately took my channel down. But here's the thing, I was so over any of that kind of behavior that it took me 6 months to appeal. I guess I could have appealed that day and maybe got my channel back, but I was being so much attacked that I just the Lovers and Strangers band I grew up with, it's not like they overly talked about how crappy Hollywood was. So you gotta remember, I'm coming from the music industry, working with a little bit of people from LA with TuneCore. So I'm aware that LA's full of scumbags. So I'm thinking maybe it was something in the music industry that they took my shit down. But again, I learned a long time ago not to put any energy into that kind of stuff. You can't control it. But watching this kid that I think actually is the kid that took Red Bar down, there's a lot of similarities. Now that's there's gonna be a lot of similarities in internet trolling in general. But I'm very glad I never took the time when it happened to investigate, because time kind of like reveals stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's wild that like he's gone. And then it's kind of coincidental, but like my career was like on a huge upswing when they messed with it. But it wasn't like calculated, because I was reaching out to like the Red Bar people. So it's not like the Red Bar people saw me and were like, "Wow, this guy's doing good. Let's attack him." No, like I was listening to his show. I was always entertained by how absurd he was. But just like that guy who exposed him, like the whole racist content and the nastiness of his viewers, like, was weird. And then when he covered me, like I really got to see what kind of people these people were. Um, I don't think there's as many of the Red Bar like crew around these days. And then like to hear somebody cover him as like some kind of they describe him as like on like alt right, some kind of political reference to Red Bar. I'm like, what? And then like furthermore with this Red Bar guy, like there was like some dude sent me, okay, not only that, like the guy who covered Red Bar, I think, reached out to me to interview me. And like I told the kid that wanted to interview me about Red Bar that, like the whole community is so sketchy. I want nothing to do with it. Like I'm sure the kid was like legit, but like I was like told it, and he like completely understood. I was like, I'm not touching this community. It's very um, toxic. But like I'm pretty sure he's the one that like stalted this YouTube stuff. Now, what's crazy about these people though? Um, like I legit had a career. Like, hi, hey, cool. Like I had a career before like the internet stuff in entertainment, not as a bassist. So like that's not like somebody who's like super about attention. And the YouTube is like promotes the record company, but evolving. I I just my last couple of years in Lovers and Strangers, we were becoming like a mini journey. And like Lovers and Strangers is like my favorite band ever. But they're kind of boring. And they like to replicate, like, to Lovers and Strangers, if we're in the studio, like whatever the fucking Eagles did last is like what we're going to just emulate. I didn't like how predictable the process came in contrast to the original guitar player. The original guy was like very sloppy, very loose, and the band was becoming tight professional. And my version of Lovers and Strangers is like this channel. Just oddball content. But I hope you guys are having a great start to your summer. Maybe we'll get to like diamond ranking. Who knows? Who knows? With our self Skywalker. Oh! Where are we at? That's perfect. All right, you guys have a fun summer. 14th, not bad. We should move up a little bit because, let's see here. Oh, man, we needed that top 10 finish. We'll try to get one more Fortnite game in today, a little later. Have a beautiful day. Check out the eBay store.